Yo, YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Benny. So basically, go ahead and give y'all a little update on, how everything kind of been with me as far as the last 2 weeks. Um, you know, really just kind of spending some time getting my mind right. Um, you know, kind of proceeding, being terminated. I decided to go ahead, get home. I started on a home project while I was home. Just trying to, get this tub together. Basically, my brother, my sister, and my nephew moving from Cali. And, with me being on the road, I basically let them know, like, man, y'all can kind of crash in my place and, make it home. One of the things I had to fix on the house was just kind of get that tub together. Once I got the tub right, man, went on ahead and spent some good time with the family. Um, they kind of lifted my spirits over, a couple days. Kind of keeping things a little bit to myself as far as like, not really trying to tell too many people, but I kind of shared, and opened up to them about how I felt about the situation. That kind of helped. But, as well, once I was done with, once I was kind of done with that and, the family was kind of settled in and, situated and whatnot, I decided to go ahead and, start getting packed up, start getting ready for, this trip out to Western Express, which is the new company that I'm with. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to your boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This company, man, they called me literally like a day after I got terminated. So I put in some applications, and I kid you not, they called me like that following morning. And to be honest, as of where I'm sitting right now, I got a very good feeling that this might be an even better opportunity for me, financially. So, kind of understanding that and moving forward, with everything that I need to do with this company, I'm just kind of thoroughly excited right now to kind of get my feet into something right now. Day one orientation was interesting. I got into my room. The hotel is fair. I'm not gonna say it's a Ritz-Carlton, but this hotel is definitely fair when it really comes down to like how they at least somewhat try to accommodate you. I'm from Detroit. Some people say, Detroit got its rich side, they got their poverty side. Hey man, a lot of people say I ain't no hood guy, but in my opinion, I feel like it's fair. I ain't gonna say it's decent, it's fair. Meaning, you got a lock on the door, you got sheets in your bed, ain't no bed bugs, I ain't seen no roaches. Yeah, you got some paint peeling and you got some superficial problems with the place. But other than that, man, it's decent unless you just real bougie and this kind of stuff really bothers you. You can make it work for 2-3 days, during orientation before you get on the truck and start your training. So, another thing a lot of people want to comment on is how people stand outside and they, it just look ghetto. Being from Detroit, man, I feel like Detroit a country city, kind of seeing people just standing outside, man. It ain't like people beefed out. It ain't like people yelling, they talking super loud. People might laugh or whatever. They out there playing, cornhole, and man, it's just a vibe, bro. It's just a chill vibe for real. Everybody positive. Everybody, politicking with each other. Nobody really trying to be strangers or whatever, or whatnot. I think one thing to expect is you will have to share your room, and it's no opt out of that. So like, you will have to share your room with somebody. I did have a night to myself, which was nice, but my roommate, he ain't too bad. I done had weirder roommates when I was at Warner No Cap, where I had to pay for a room to myself. So, kind of a blessing in disguise. But other than that, day one orientation, one of the biggest things I can say is, man, you want to catch that bus before it leave, man, because I definitely tried to order me some breakfast, and I kid you not, that bus came at 6 o'clock, and that bus was going to leave at 6 o'clock, and that's your only ride over to orientation. You miss that bus, you in the jam. Like, you're going to end up getting over there late, and if you get over there late, it's a 9 times out of 10 full process as far as everything you have to do. When you first walk through the door, you get right off the bus, you walk through the front door, and just like that, everything gets started. They line you up, get your CDL. If you have your long form, medical examiner certification, they're gonna take that from you, as well as your birth certificate or social security number. If you don't have your medical examiner's DOT card, then they'll do you a physical right then and there. So that whole process was smooth. That whole process was cool. Not too really much to it. After that, they kind of put you in a room and have you sit there for a minute before they call you to do a road test. And I believe we did a road test in a Freightliner. You don't have to do any backing. A lot of it was just busting a couple turns. I think they're just trying to get a gauge for how comfortable a driver is behind the wheel. I was called by my recruiter that I got a 91 out of 100. So, the only thing I kind of noticed was that the truck was just a tad bit, touchy on the brakes. But other than that, man, I got right into it. It was an international LT, man. We seasoned with that equipment. Once I was done with that, had to come back, and I was talking to a couple people, man, and hearing that a lot of people going for flatbed being one of the highest paying accounts with Western Express. That was already promising, but then later also finding out that Western Express has a walkaway program for lease operators. So this year, my goal was to go lease operator with Warner Express. Not Warner Express, but Warner Enterprises. I really wanted to, basically take it up a step and understanding I was on an account that was already good, and I was doing well. I was like, why not do better? And up the price. And just being able to come over here and then hear, the recruiter get some information from a lot of people. The starting price, or the opening price, or the opening pay, should I say, for Western Express on the lease operator is $2 a mile, and your payments vary based on how new or how old your equipment is. I think they said the highest that they have is $1,000. So considering that, I think without any question, I'm definitely gonna move forward, in that direction. But I did want to take a moment to say, I appreciate all the countless, positive comments, man. I also appreciate the negative ones, man. Just people, positivity. I always take it in a stride, understanding that, people can't empathize with what you're going through, but then also I can appreciate negative comments as well, because it just lets you know that, there's people that just don't give a fuck, like they don't care about you, and you have to have that balance, man. You gotta have that balance. You gotta understand that that's life. Life it has no bias, man. It's not in your favor and it's not against you either. It's what you make it. You feel me? So, if you give it to people, they gonna take it there, 100%. And I just want to say, man, I appreciate everybody, especially the people praying for me, especially people saying that better things were gonna happen for me. I feel like I'm here, and I feel like I'm gonna make the best of this situation moving forward. Taking the experience that I've had with Warner, and again, man, this just day one orientation. I'm gonna definitely check back in with y'all with a little bit more information on the company and what you can expect if you need a second chance. This is definitely a company you want to look into if you have any CDL problems, or if you've been fired for any accidents or things like that. A lot of these people that are here were telling me that they've been fired for dropping trailers disconnecting while they're driving down the highway and driving across the medium onto oncoming traffic. I've guys actually getting in accidents with other vehicles, like motor vehicles, four-wheelers, And you know, kind of considering that, you know, the reason why I'm here, and looking at the fact that, wow, there's a lot of drivers out here that have made bigger mistakes and have been through really stressful conditions, as far as not really understanding our route, not really knowing the outcome of, you know, what they should expect moving forward. So again, man, just want to thank everybody, man. Thank, you know, everybody, SOS Gang. Y'all know who y'all are, man. Support me since day one. You know, to all the new subscribers that found my video and decided to just subscribe to see where my journey would lead. I hope y'all stick around, man. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all, man. For real, the support means a lot. And man, we're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. All right, your boy Benny. I'm about to give me some rest, and I'll, like I said, man, I'll check in with y'all tomorrow. All right, chill.